Hello, everybody. Welcome back to MoMoVs The Bazaar post-game analysis. Today, we finally did it. You see the title. It's here. A dually pacifist run. 10 winners. Oh my god. And in a row for the perfect victory. Yeah, it's my 10th perfect victory. And to do it with a pacifist dually run is insane to me. You're in for a super duper awesome treat. So we've been doing this for a while. We've been following the series. It's been on and off, but Pacifist Dually and the Pacifist series in general, this is what it's about. You cannot damage your opponents, you cannot burn your opponents, and you cannot poison your opponents by your own methods. Big disclaimer with Dually. Very fine line you're crossing here because you transform their item and then they poison themselves, right? So it's like riding that gray line. Are you the ones poisoning them? Technically, no, and by the game's logic, no. Yes, it's a gray area. Are we abusing it? You better believe it. But to abuse it is definitely to put it generously, because it's not the best strat overall. But we made it work so well here. Just sticking to your fundamentals really pays off. And besides the virus, right? Obvious game plan: load this thing's cooldown as low as possible between items, skills, loot options, that kind of deal. But the highlight of the run is Course's Null Frost Altar. Like, we don't use it to its best ability here because there's definitely good enchants we could have put on it, that kind of deal. But it does scale your shielding up, and when any player uses an item, frees it. So it's pretty decent shield scaling besides the Armored Core itself. And almost scales up faster depending how fast your opponent's boards are, right? Because generally speaking, your board's not going to be as fast. That's just how the nature of the beast is for virus boards. But the icing on the cake is lining up Null Frost Altar with Cryo Sleeve. Like, you all know Null Frost Altar, Nitrogen Hammer, or Giant Ice Club is really good. But Cryo Sleeve is amazing too. You can abuse it to its fullest potential. We had the opportunity here. I'm not going to say too much, but we had the opportunity here to really take advantage of it, which would have, like, really put the nail in the coffin a lot sooner, 100%, and probably would have been, like, very just absurdly good to do. Don't get me wrong, but it was good enough. So, very excited. Without further ado, please enjoy the run. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to MoMoVs The Bazaar. Jump straight into a dually rank match. Let's get going. We have a restorative virus. Do we do this during a ranked match, though? This isn't the smartest thing in the world to do. But I'm not the smartest guy, so here we go. I haven't had one of these runs in a hot minute. So, we get the virus upgrade right away. Alright, you know what? It's calling my name and I have to answer. It's as simple as that. Taking on Banana Ball would be great. Let's see. Just as a quick side note, usually I pause during the first fight, but if you overheal yourself with the restorative virus, that's kind of crazy cool. No? That's a W. But yeah, your opponents can overheal you with the Healthy Jolt, which would be sick. But we get Blue Nanas instead, which is good too. That's actually really good. Unironically. And yeah, we're off to the start for a pacifist run. So we'll see. I'm going to take 3 regen here, which is like different than what people probably normally would do. And then we take the defense grid. Alright. So this is a great start for this, by the way. But yeah, if I didn't state in the intro, it is a pacifist run, so that means we cannot poison our opponents, we cannot damage them, and we cannot burn them. Those are the 3 rules. The virus is kind of like a niche, like, they're poisoning themselves with the item, I'm not the one poisoning them. I'm just like, leading them to the poison river and letting them drink out of it. That's about it. So, most important thing is getting early victories, though, because that's kind of hard to do. So, it looks like we can sneak one in here, which is great. This is perfect. Because usually early on, people run a lot of small items, and later on, it's not guaranteed. And as one of the main win conditions are like I don't want to say the only win condition, but it's important. And the restorative trait is actually pretty good on the virus, you know, compared to other ones. Better than you think. They heal you up a ton, you know. We have defense grid, so we're cooking. I think we're starting to cook. Upgrading blast doors is very good early on, so we definitely do that. And Dooley has a tough time being pacifist to begin with. I think your best bet is to probably just, you know, do a ton of shielding and stuff. Crude tools is interesting, but the problem with running too many small items is you're going to poison yourself a ton. And sometimes you don't win like that. I would argue we'd almost beat Boar Warrior, but I think I want to take Giant Mosquito for the insect wings. So we'll get it. Yeah, general idea is like transform as many small items, have them heal you while they poison themselves, and that's a dream. Dream come true. So yeah, best rewards insect wing. Other than that, we don't really want too much from us. Amber Herd. We'd like playable though. Versaden. Look for medium and large items pretty much. The core is good. We can get haste on companion core. Or we just take the armored core. We just take the armored core. Non-weapons. We can get another playable here. It'd be great. But we don't want small items because we'll be transforming them all into viruses for our opponent. Which is not good. Definitely not good. So, taking on .ang. It's just weird because with the viruses, like, you can't affect your opponent's stats, you know? Like, you can't give their virus more poison or whatever. It's kind of weird, so. Crow's Nest Zorcid's weird with Catfish. I don't know. That seems a bit ambiguous. But I think we win this fight, though. So our ideal matchup is Vanessa's and Dooley's, probably. I'd say out of the entire cast, they run the most amount of small items on average. And that's just the average board, right? Of course, you have, like, Drum Pig, which is a very popular build, which is good for our virus shenanigans. Besides that, Pig doesn't run a ton of small items. Not really. Like, you'd be lucky if they got, like, 2 or 3. Lucky. So, we'll see. But that's 2-0. It's very, very good. Good start. But nothing's guaranteed here. We can find the upgrade. It'd be nice. Wrong upgrade, but yep. Gumball, small tool. That's a pretty good playable. Yep. I would like to take both of these, but that requires a lot of money. 16? Is it 16? Sold. Taking SATCOM more for the economy purposes. But now we have a lot of shield triggers. I think we even beat the Hoverbike Hooligan, though the passive here is not bad. Man, I think we beat this fight pretty easily. But most important things would be upgrading this, right? Lowering its cooldown by other means necessary, and going from there. So survivability is pretty good right about now. We had a ton of shielding, and now we have a ton of healing. And the biggest problem with Dooley doing pacifist stuff, he doesn't really have healing. Like, not at all. All he has is, what, First Aidin? That's it. So now, our virus will be healing us a ton, which is really cool. And then we can shield up, tank up in case they do burning. So, that's kind of like the dream here. Atomic clock. We're set up for atomic clock, which is kind of cool. Big free HP. I don't know. Shielding skill, I guess. There you go. Frontal shielding. Sure, sure. We could relax here too, but honestly, I feel like we have enough shielding. I feel like we'd be a little greedy here. And try to sneak in, I guess, well, 2 gold. I don't know if that was worth it, but... I guess technically we should run SATCOM on board. There's no synergy, but it triggers the core. It charges the core 1. That's the only synergy we have. Well, I guess dualies kind of run dinosaurs now, which are large and medium items, so it's definitely not guaranteed. He's looking to speed up his weaponized core, which isn't great for us. Need a... I think we outscale it, though. Like, we gain too much shielding. Okay. Oh, see this plasma grenade? That's so good for us. Boom. Because it ran out of ammo, it was sitting at being fully charged up. Like, ready to go off cooldown, so when it gets transformed, it basically goes off instantly for us, which is so nice. And because of that, yeah, we're winning. So this is a perfect example of how we want our fights to go, right? Survive the initial bursts and stuff. We even cleanse a lot of the burn. A lot, because of the healing. Super nice. The only friend we can really run is like Brick Buddy. That's if we get like the vehicle thing. So honestly, we're kind of just like looking for items from like different classes, not our own. Do we beat this fight? Like honestly, Retiree sounds kind of sick, no? They recently buffed this a decent bit. Did they? I thought they buffed Extreme Comfort. Maybe I'm wrong. It doesn't look like it. But we get bushels. That'd be the best playable for us for sure. It'd be a little extra healing, a little extra regen. Medkit's bad. You would think so, but we're actually healing our enemies. We don't want to buff our own virus. So I think a cool change to the virus is... I don't know how they could code this in. It probably wouldn't be too hard, but... when you transform an enemy's small item... make it into an exact copy of this virus, right? I think that would be sick. So if you put like 100 healing on this... they'd also get a base virus with 100 healing. Like, something that'd be sick. To that degree, you know? Something along those lines. Yeah, so here we don't want to... yeah, we'll just sell this. Don't buff up the healing. We will splurge in chocolate bars here. Because we also have defense grid too, right? Double value. Lower the core's cooldown by 5% or 500 base H. Alright, we'll take large appetites for now. We might always have large appetites, matter of fact, so that could be cool. Curio or take relax? Honestly, we get like rocket boots here would be good. Clockwork blades for some cooldown. Hot springs is on. It's weird to say, but it's probably better in SATCOM, right? It's never a good day when you're running hot springs on board, but weirdly enough, it's pretty decent here. Like, but I'm not complaining. It is a heal trigger, nonetheless. How much does healing cleanse now? Is it only 5% of it? It's originally what? It was like 10%. Maybe only 5% cleanse on heal now. Someone correct me, because I know they changed around like way too much for me. I can't keep up with it. Taking on a pig though. This is our first pig matchup, I think. So let's see. This is what I'm talking about. Only 2 small items. Who outscales who there? We don't care that he heals so much. It's actually not of our concern. It's more the shielding. I think we win in overtime, right? We just have way more shielding. Like, way more. We have more HP, more shielding, like, everything going for us. Because he's going to cleanse his poison every time. You know, that's not a big deal for us. Yeah, we crush him in overtime, so that's really good. So this is a second win condition for us, is just like out-tanking our opponents. So this is a less common and less likely scenario, but we do it easily here. Our shield isn't even broken by the end of it. Nice. So, big thing would be upgrading this virus today. That'd be very nice. Vanilla. Haste slow cooldown. We could get like an atomic clock, which would be kind of cool. Nine-second cooldown is kind of rough because we're not gonna burn. This is such a powerful effect. It's just like, I don't know. Right? Like, how often does this happen? A third of the time, maybe? That's like being generous. It's hasting all your items. Not just one, all of them. Like, any burn trigger. And burn's pretty, it's pretty popular right now. I wouldn't say it's like overly popular, but... If we could afford it, I would take it there, but, you know, is what it is. I don't know if we beat Scovey. These two are a good fight. Like, we can high roll the Diamond Fangs. But this thing's passive's almost good enough for us too. Counter-Strike plus Insect Wing. Like, high roll here. Hoping for a high roll. This fight became better because you can get the temple ticket from here. But, you know, you can still get a Busy Bee and be very sad. Get 0 gold. 0 extra gold from this fight. Right? Not ideal. A lot of things to consider here, you know? It's such a different way of playing too, which I really, really enjoy. Right? Those are my favorite things. Yeah, I learned a while ago you can't transform legendary items. It's not possible. So, Insect Wing, Temple Ticket, passive. Give me something, please. Nice. Alright, we'll take the Temple Ticket. It's a lot of money for us. Pearl's Dig Site, the best items for Dually are outside of the class that we are currently playing. Well, at least for this style of gameplay, right? Yeti crabs, not how... Yeah. We don't want to put more poison on this. Skyscraper, by the way. Huh. Peace route. Oh, that's a lot of regen. Also can give us some gold. When you destroy an item, gain 4 gold. Has anyone thought about this with dinosaurs, by the way? That's a funny combo, no? I love stimulating ideas for people. Since I try to do as much as I can, but people have come to me and like posted builds. I have a Discord down below, like where you post your boards and stuff, and someone's like, yeah, because of your idea I did this board. I'm like, that's awesome to me. Like that's my favorite feeling in the world. So yeah, when you destroy an item, gain 4 gold. So in theory, right, you have some dinosaurs on board, Peace Route also on board. You start just gaining gold mid-fight, start farming people. It's kind of cool. This isn't a ton of shielding though. It is a gold tier item though. It's worth 12 gold to sell, but Peace Road's kind of a playable. It's better than Hot Springs, I'll tell you that much. Ooh, we get an insect wing. That's fantastic. It's kind of like upgrading this. And we don't want to eat the temple ticket. Let's not do that. Hydraulic press. Satcom upgraded. I don't think we care about that. What's better right now? The heal or for regen? Probably the heal. Yeah, probably the heal. 7.7 seconds. So unfortunately, it's looking like we're going to have to upgrade our virus with the level up reward, which isn't the biggest of deals. It's just, you know, nice if you don't have to. Kind of upgrade other stuff like the peace route. This should be a good board if we gotta transform the toxic lighter or something early, or it might be cooked. Because we can hold off the burn for a while, but the poison might get us. But luckily we have a ton of healing coming our way real soon. Emergency healing inbound, activate. Oh man, yeah, I think we got it. Holy, did you see that? Holy. Wow. This is perfect. You see that? We rode the line. We were very close to dead there. And then massive heal triggers. That was sick. That was sick. I like that a lot. Yeah, love seeing Vanessas. I feel like lately Vanessas are just like heavier and heavier into running small items. ETM. It's probably better than Hot Springs at this point, for sure. It's a fast-acting shield trigger. Go for non-weapons now. We get like bunker or something. Schematic for economy stuff, sure. I don't mind this. I don't mind this at all. Scrap? Oh. Oh, we just picked up schematics too. That's unfortunate. Well. Fire this off now. Waiting for schematics to be diamond tier is definitely very good. Don't get me wrong. But you know. Upgrading the core even once is good though. It lowers its cooldown by a lot. More shielding, scaling and stuff, so. ATM is really good here because it's a 4-second cooldown shield trigger, right? It's our fastest shield trigger. After it gets scaled up by the armored core, it becomes our best shield item. You know, on average. This poor dying Inglet never stood a chance. Yeah, it looks like 5% cleanse by. I looked at the one heal trigger. It looked like it was 30 healing and only cleansed 2. If it was 30 healing, cleanse 3, that would be 10%, so. Bang Inglet. Well, too bad not using obsidian here. It's more shielding. We roll here, I guess. Security camera's pretty good too, though. Like critting with our shield stuff is good. I think I convinced myself. But I think the obvious choice, upgrade the virus. There's not a ton of skills Dooley has that are useful for us, to be honest. So. Mystery portal or guaranteed XP? Well, there you go. We got it. We doubled it. And passed it to ourselves, so that's really nice. Taking on XTC. Yeah, I don't know where we're using the peace route. It's a little ambitious to, like, try to go down that route. They did nerf it and stuff, so, you know. Femur board. He doesn't have too much slow. He's got a little bit. Hopefully, I think we survive this, though. That's a lot of burn. If anything, the burn might get us. Not the femur. Oh, the femur strips our shield, which isn't great. Well, we just removed all his slow triggers. That's so good for us. Holy. And literally the most important thing about this build is running the gauntlet of, like, having opponents that have small items. That's the biggest thing that holds us back. So I really can't complain here. Like, I'm going to jinx it right here. I don't want to look at this, but look at that, by the way. That's wild. We've had some close runs, too, so... And this is a ranked match, by the way. That's like... usually don't want to do this in a ranked match, but here we are, and I've never been happier. I mean, I'm over the hedge right now, which is definitely a movie. If anyone remembers that one. This gives us the most gold on average, right? Take this fight. Yeah, just so we're clear, in PvE fights, I can use anything. I could do damage, I could do anything else. Whatever, it's not too big of a deal. But just a PvP round, it's gotta be pacifist. We already have a temple ticket. That's good. Like, I've heard people suggest, like, oh, what if you got turtle shell? Like, it's decent. It's not great. You know, we don't need another, like, core effect of scaling up our shielding amount. So, do you take less damage in the sandstorm, or what? Oh, it is how it works. Oh, yeah, look at the sandstorm number. So that's what I was curious about, is, like, do you actually take less damage from the sandstorm? Someone was saying no, but I guess the sandstorm damage counts as damage. So hunker down's good. It's unique now. Yeah, I don't think it's a good skill. It's unique now. Let's go with that. Let's not get it twisted here. Honestly, we could... oh, man. That's criminal to pass up, but... honestly, that's probably pretty decent. We can sneak the last... virus upgrade. That'd be very good. Big fins for... we could look for bunker. Bunker would be very good. Let's go to big fins. This is guaranteed to be good. We could upgrade our shield stuff, but honestly the 5 regen's kind of nice. Like, where else are you finding that? Oh, I'm so excited we get the temple event tomorrow. Super nice. Super nice. There's a small item Vanessa using shark claws to scale up. Okay, he's got a Lacry though. He also has the freeze. He's gonna freeze our virus once. Freeze one item for 3 seconds is crazy. Oh, we got it! Cool, cool, cool. Nice. We should win here. What? I'm going to go crazy. Oh! Dude, that's 8 in a row. That's bonkers to run the gauntlet like this, by the way. Like, I knew if we stuck to our fundamentals, we'll eventually get something like this, but this is absurd to, like, see it. Awesome. Also, I wasn't watching Hard and Shield, but it probably gave us a ton of value. Oh wait, I thought Temple. All right, Temple event's tomorrow. I thought it was today. Tomorrow, today, whatever. Z Shield. It's pretty good. I feel like we can probably get away with running something like this. I see, the problem is I want the run like this, but I also want the Z Shield to get scaled up from the Armored Core. It's like a weird balance. So, but I also want the virus to speed up the Armored Core. So, you know, like, we'll run it like this. See, there's Brick Buddy. Brick Buddy is pretty interesting to hold on to. That's only if you get the skill. There's only like one skill, like the Commando. If we see it, we're going to be a little sad. Which gives like, you know, 5 to 15 to 20% cooldown to your non-vehicle stuff. Which would be our entire board. Otherwise, this is useless, right? There's one skill in the game that makes it kind of cool. We could get rid of SATCOM to pick it up and hold on to it, but I'm good. If we see it, we see it. We're sad. Dually Scarf to Diamond Tier. Sure. So, at least the virus isn't going to get frozen that much anymore. Put it like this. Don't think we beat the Dargan. Joyful Jack. Joyful Jack's funny. Alright, we're gonna take Joyful Jack because it's funny. Hee hee. Like, when you heal or gain regen, charge 1 poison item. So we could keep charging our virus up potentially when they heal us. Like, their board will charge us, and that's a funny concept. You know, like, using a skill like that is, like, wild. Yeah, see, we're healing them, and we're charging one of their viruses up. If you look closely, like...
It is pretty funny.
So, we'll go for it, obviously. Marshall Bushels is still probably pretty decent. It would fall off by now, though, but... This is down to 5.7 seconds is pretty good. Our enchant is what's going to, like, make or break us, I feel like, though. We don't want to put extract on this, that's for sure. Upgrade hammer, sure. Yeah, I actually want to sell this now, so I don't accidentally put it on it later. Because that's something I'd be known to do. Come on, virus. Where art thou? Skills? I don't think we care about skills. Nah, there's some good ones, but we'll just take XP. We can level up twice in the same day. It'll be good. Vanessa's only level 9 on a lost streak of sorts, so let's see. Let's investigate what happened here. Going against Sifus. What went wrong? Let's analyze. Shark Claws, Katana. Alright, this isn't terrible. Seahorse Shadow. Snowstorm. Whoa. Yeah, this board isn't crazy bad. You know. The Seaweed's a bit strange, but I get it. You want the healthy jolt. Should probably just be weapon spam if you have a gold tier Shark Claws at this stage. But it is what it is. Snowstorm's a very powerful talent too. I'd try to look for Ice Pick and stuff and like really going that way. I mean, obviously you can't find Iceberg till like day 5 minimum, and then even then it's super rare. Maybe get like Yeti Crab, I don't know. Bob. Here we are, day 9. We made it to the temple event. Usually I'm sweating bullets to try and get here, and we made it now. Oh. This is weird. I don't actually know if we beat the blow dart event. So we're gonna do something like this. Can we put our entire board up here, or I think we have to sell stuff, honestly, to fit our entire board up here. Oh wait, we can run this on board. This is fine. These two items are fine. Cause here's the problem. I don't think we care about anything here. I don't know if we beat this fast enough. Because our shielding does nothing versus. We definitely don't beat Boulder Trap. So we will take Hollow Traps with no items on board. It's what we have to do. And the only way to not take damage from this fight is doing this, so I'll see you in a little bit. Yep, and just like that, we are going to secure ourselves a dub. Yeah, Hunker Down, though, I'm super interested in if we get, like, Sandstorm Potion Mac Pacifist run going. That would be sick, you know? We take so much less damage during the Sandstorm and then win that way. Kind of ideal. We pick up a lot of gold here. Boom, boom. We can get a free friend. Fiery Mr. Richardson. How do we do here? Celestial Conduit on, I guess, the core would be pretty decent. Just so, like, it goes off. So it can't be slowed, because we already have Dually Scarf. Oh, yeah, let's put it on the core. Let's put it on the core. That's actually a good one. We could have used both of those. We could, like, crit chance is not bad either. But making this just go off is good. We can get the wand here. This is not a relic, so we don't care about this. Well, you know what? Myth Keeper's passive's good. Do we beat the fight, though? That I don't know. I have to look at his loadout. He honestly has the best passive for us. I think we do beat him. We're actually pretty good into him. But, like, this is the second hardest fight, I swear. Like, that middle fight's pretty easy. This guy scales up his, like, ectoplasm crazy-like and stuff. But, yeah. This is, like, the one spot where this is pretty cool. Your shields have extra shield equal to 100% of the poison on your opponents. It's not, like, it's useful. It's kind of useful. When you crit charge this, robes, yeah, like all interesting stuff. I don't know. Most important thing is just beating one of these fights, though, more than anything else. Venomous Dose, poison both players. That's not really that great. Got Null Frost, which is good. Null Frost Author is kind of like Dually Scarf, but better. You know, like... Plus, we're multicasting is now, which I guess is a cool thing. And we have 102 gold. So, like, we have tons of wiggle room to do stuff. But not getting frozen is kind of sick. This also does scale up our shield stuff. So that's something to consider. Taking on... Alright, this is the final stretch. Hopefully we can make out alright. Fights are gonna get hard now. I mean, not like they haven't already been hard, but you know what I'm saying? Okay, this is a big burn build. I don't know if we shield up enough. Okay, we're almost done transforming his board. We're gonna need a ton of heal triggers. Oh man. Are we cleansing enough? I don't know. I don't think we're cleansing enough. The multicast on the shield though is so good. Oh, somebody hold me. Once our shield goes, we're dead to this burn though. We're not out of this. Oh, the big crit. Big crit. Bigger crit. Hold me. Juicy. Just like the booty shorts. Oh, that's such a big relief. Oh, we want that. Okay. We'll take it. Moving on, moving on, moving on. Ooh. Oh my god, this could be it. But like, we could easily... I don't want to think about it. I don't want to think about it. I'm not even thinking. Not thinking. Quixel, what do you got? Vehicles have multicast? I don't think it's actually useful. Right. We can't turn anything into a vehicle. Like, we have thrusters, but we'll just end up transforming to thrusters. There's the day 2 fight, the ventriloquist, where, like, your rightmost item is a vehicle. Like, that's aligned with that, which is pretty cool. We could still upgrade this, though. You know, it'd be nice. Probably increase our odds of winning by a lot if this was upgraded. Oh, man, but the crit came in clutch. It was so important to crit there. We could get the cooldown, or pendulum, or... Honestly, the cryo mastery seems pretty cool.
Stop resisting.
I think we beat this fight. I could be very wrong. But we're gonna transform the only damage item he has, so... That's good. We win in overtime no matter what, I think. He might shield too much. I don't know. At least his shield doesn't scale up. Wait, Cryo Sleeve would be amazing for us too, though, right? Cryo Sleeve would be actually crazy. Wait a minute. Depends if we beat this fight, though. I think we win in overtime, right? Because of the poison. Oh my god, Cryo Sleeve would be sick. Oh man, we want the apparel guy. If we can get like Cryo Sleeve on our side of the board, that'd be sick. Yeah. We would take out security camera for this easily. Let's go! I've never been more excited for Cryo Sleeve. Ooh, baby, baby. Simeon skills are good though, because we're still running in the core. Use your friends. We have no friends. Feels bad, man. Very powerful effect. No friends, no friends. Upgrade the core is good enough for me. Boom. 4.2 seconds. Burning effects, we cannot do that now. Nope. Criminal to pass it up. It'd be good like on anything here, especially this. This might guarantee our victory, unironically, but we've committed thus far to this shenanigans, so we're gonna keep going down this rabbit hole. Virus or Z Shield? Alright. Little stressed, just a little bit. Yes! That's big. That's a lot more cooldown. 5% more, down to 5.3 seconds, 4 seconds flat here. Beautiful. Alright, I'm getting up for this one. I am getting up. Going against Vanessa. Okay, you're saying there's a chance. Here we go. Here we go. We done everything we can. Level 12, though. Let's get it. Okay. Nox ST. It's a good board. It's a good board. Oh, it's a great board. We gotta survive the Arbalest. We can survive the Arbalest. We can do it. Oh, we can do it. Oh, we can do it. We can do it. We can do it. No crit. No crit. No crit. No crit. No crits. We gotta dodge one more. No crit. One more. No crit. No more. One more. No crit. We dodged crit. We dodged crit. We dodged the crit. Esh. Yes. Oh yeah. That's a dub. That's a win. That's a win. Yes. We've been waiting for this. Oh, we've been waiting for this. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Sick. How much crit did it have? I want to look at this again. There's no crit here. Okay, so it was never. Oh, he only had left eye. That's crazy. That's crazy. My cat's excited. My cat's excited. I'll let you watch this one more time. My cat's excited. Hey, look at her. Oh, yeah, you're not on camera. You're not on camera. Dude, I can't believe we won that. That's awesome. Crowd Sleeve put in work too. It definitely put in work on this board. But yeah, if he had any crit chance here, we were at a real risk of losing that. That's for sure. So, victory, victory. Where's my cat? Here she is. Look at her. Say hello. Hello. Hello on the mic. That deserves victory. Oh. Victory. Oh. Ah. Woo. That's pretty good. Wait. I think that's my 10th perfect victory, too. Holy, look at these numbers. 68 freeze triggers. 69,000 shielding. Nice. Dude, Cryosy was so good here. It was so good. Oh, this might be peak. This might be peak Bazaar. I can't sugarcoat it. Oh, ready? Ladies and gentlemen, you got this far. Thank you for watching MoMoVs The Bazaar. Smash the like, smash the subscribe down below. I think if you want more content like this is how we get it. I think my 10th perfect victory, and it to be a pacifist fires run out of all of my games? Absurd! Absurd! Oh my god. Yeah, so till next one, everybody. Thanks for watching MoMoVs The Bazaar. This was over and out, Rainbow Trout. Bye-bye. Woo! Holy smokes. Yeah, let's take a quick look if you're still here. I'll give you an update on like my stats. Wow, I'm so glad. So glad we did this. Do you remember the beginning of this run? I was like, I don't know if I want to do Pacifist. Pacifist, whatever. 10 perfect wins. That was my 10th one. Sick.